Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of The Boiler Room. When you enter the boiler room, the takes get hot. I'm Ben DeVito. I'm the host of this podcast, along with my co-producers here. We're missing a couple, but this is Joey and Dylan. I'm not giving last names for now, but you guys will figure it out eventually.
It's okay.
So pretty much in the boiler room, we're going to talk all things, everything, sports, movies, TV, whatever the hell we want to talk about, because there's always a hot take involved with this. I mean, how long have we been talking about doing something like this?
Ben, it's been a long time coming. It's been about, I would say, since you started doing TV video production, probably in college. Yeah, I would say once you started doing your radio show, you started talking about the podcast.
All right, I mean that's. Thank you for the segue, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a little bit of
give
my
give a shout out, do your thing.
So, graduated from Monmouth University, Hawk TV. I was, executive producer of the sports show Extra Point. Still, episodes are still up, so you guys should check that out. Sports broadcaster for WMCX. Right. So now I'm a videographer, video producer, podcast producer, and many aspects and many variations in this, in the world right now. A recording studio, Lake House Recording Studios. If you ever need to book a recording session, go there. I'm a podcast producer. I'm a dual podcast producer now. This isn't my first rodeo, so this is why we finally got this started. But yeah, I mean, by the way, look at this. So one of my awards. Look at that. Look at that.
Get the mic out of my face.
Look at that.
I thought you had a comment on that.
No,
Let me see.
I'm good.
And I mean, in the process of everything, though, while he checks out my, I'm a two-time winner of that award, by the way. I'm not gonna brag a little bit, but only two-time in Monmouth University history. But I'm not gonna brag. But
listen,
at the end of
improvement. That's a lot of improvement. I
improved a lot. I went from good to great, from great to
No
fucking.
bragging in those comments. No bragging.
I went from good to great and great to amazing. I mean, that's fine.
That's it.
I'll take it.
That's it.
But we'll segue into sports a little bit. I know we're all big sports guys, obviously.
Me?
Really?
I'm kidding.
Yeah. I figured that. But yeah, I mean, we're all big sports guys. I mean, we got one of the goats right here. They're not too fond of that, but
no. Listen, this is a Yankees household. You got to show respect. Obviously, shout out Big Ben. He's probably in bed right now, but hey, it's a Yankees household. There's a lot of history on the walls here, so you got to respect it.
I mean, and there's also like pictures of me over there. But
Ben, I do have a question for you though.
Go for it.
Because since we're gonna get into Yankees talk right away, is it championship or bust?
We're starting this.
Hey, we're gonna get this going right now.
We're starting this.
It's directed at a very particular audience, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
What? Mets fans?
No, just one guy in particular.
Okay. So
is this championship or bust? And then
I mean, okay, I'll say this. This. I know this is directed towards Richie, who's also another one of our associate producers on the show. But I don't know, because you need the championship to keep Soto, correct? Like, I mean, I mean, he loves the team and all, but I mean, Steve Cohen's gonna give him all the money in the world, and I don't want him to go across the water to Queens, because I don't know what the hell I'd do if Soto was a Met.
I'd probably cry of happiness.
And I'd cry of sadness. So, I mean, we're both going to be crying. It's just a matter of what aspect.
Just to one-up the Yankees would be fucking fantastic feeling. On top of them losing this year, if the Mets then got Soto, it's a dream. It's a dream.
I mean,
just keep going.
Yeah, Ben's going to go take a look at the...
Yeah, I was just...
Everything looks good.
We're in a feeler episode, so I'm getting a little nervous that I wasn't recording. But
No, we're recording, and... I think. Listen, the thing about Soto is, again, he's gonna get more money from somebody other than the Yankees. That's already a known factor. Now it's about what could keep him to stay. That's not monetary. Is it only a World Series? Is it a pennant? If they win the pennant,
I mean,
does that enough?
See, I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but the path they have to the pennant. Now with that's all I'm gonna say.
Continue.
I'm not gonna.
No, continue.
No, actually, yeah.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna finish my sentence.
You're not scared of the Kansas City Royals at all?
No, I'm very scared of them.
Okay.
I'm very scared of them.
I wouldn't be either.
I'm pretty scared. They're a very sneaky team, and they freak me out. They're just like, honestly, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'll say this. I think that they at least need to make the World Series for, Soto to at least consider staying because, Judge is getting older.
I'm going to disagree with you on
All
that.
right, let me hear your take because, I'm very, what is it, pessimistic? Yeah, I'm pessimistic. And I feel like I'm Richie in the sense that,
No, you're not.
No, I'm far from it. I'm far from it.
No, you're not.
But I'm leaning in that direction is what I'm saying.
I think it's more of like the Yankees are going to offer him market value and other teams are going to offer him more money. And it's just about a matter of them being the Yankees, the fans, the stadium, the atmosphere.
What
their selling point's going to be.
It's
the
the best franchise.
I don't think a World Series
sports, not
even
just
even
baseball. It's
contributes to
one of the most storied franchises in sports. I don't know
Yeah.
why you wouldn't want to stay. But okay, let me get your point, and then I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. But
Again, the franchise, the allure of the New York Yankees it's won them free agents before.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like even without the payroll
I
being a
mean,
factor.
absolutely.
So it's hard to get into like, his psyche and understand what he's thinking.
Thank you for fixing my award, Joe.
It's important.
It's very important. I
it's
should
an-
put the other one there.
It's an improvement on the improvement.
I went from good to great and
That's
great
it.
to
That's-
amazing.
that's-
But
listen,
I'm not
it's
gonna.
improvement. It's improvement.
If you're not improving, you're digressing.
I love that. I love that.
You go to Monmouth, you'll see that twice. But keep going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just have to
No,
boast a little bit.
it's tough to that's got to be something, as a Yankees fan, you're obviously focused on this year because, like you said, the opportunity's great.
The opportunity's there.
There's
scary teams still in the in the playoffs, but
and the thing
We're
is,
still on the other side, though.
no, absolutely. The only one I'm truly scared of is the Royals right now. I would say maybe Detroit.
I'd say the Guardians more than Detroit.
it's tough to know.
The Detroit snuck in. That's the thing.
Yeah,
A team that's super gritty like Detroit, you gotta always be scared of them, no matter how well or how shitty you match up with them.
It's all about momentum. Sorry.
And Detroit has the momentum right now,
Yeah, exactly.
so they scare the shit out of me.
Like the Diamondbacks last year, they weren't a team that anybody was scared of.
No, and
They got hot at the right time, and they
Yeah.
beat teams they shouldn't have, like the Phillies.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of since they expanded the wild card. That was this is the third year. It's almost, you have these first place teams that win the division, and they've lost consistently to wild card teams for the past 3 years, right? So 2 years. So it's like it's also the rust versus the team who's continued to play. Like
Playing meaningful baseball too.
That's the argument for the Mets that everybody
So
loves.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
get into that. I was gonna
Yeah.
say I'll flip the script. We're talking about wild card teams.
Mm.
What are you guys' thoughts on the Mets?
Oof.
I know you guys could go for hours with this shit, but
Yeah,
I'll let you.
Go a long time.
We'll keep it brief. As far as moments, if you're a Met fan, you agree. That's if not top 5, top 10 moment, maybe top 3 moment in the history
our lifetime.
in
that'd be
our
top
lifetimes. And I've never seen a situation where one at bat like basically defined a guy's legacy and like future more. Like that's what it was. But it's like one at bat. If the result is one way, or if the result's another way, it's you're off the team or you're a Met for life type of situation. Like I've never seen
If he pounded that ball into the ground right to the shortstop, double play, he's after dropping a
He's
pop
gone.
up in the
He's
8th
gone.
inning too, he's gone.
See,
and
you know
every
what's
Met
funny?
fan is clowning him.
I was watching, I was watching Thursday Night Football. I wasn't watching the game, but my dad upstairs was watching the game. And, my dad is the ultimate Met hater, and I get that from him, right? I absolutely hate the Mets. I hate everything to do with the Mets. So, obviously we're rooting for Milwaukee, right? All of a sudden, I just hear him go, fuck! Because, it's top of the ninth. What, 1 out, right? All of a sudden, I hear him go, fuck! And I go, God, what happened? I look at my phone. It's a 3-run homer. I'm thinking like maybe just a solo. It's a 3-run homer to give him the lead. As a Met hater, that was the worst day of my life.
If we're telling stories about how we watched that game last night, mine is pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna
What
lie.
happened?
So basically, I go over to my friend's house back at school up in Massachusetts, watching the game. Milwaukee back-to-back home runs in the 7th inning. Take the remote, turn the TV off, throw it across the room, say, "Let's go. We're going to the bar now. We're not waiting anymore. I'm not watching this fucking game." They're like, "You sure? It's probably like the last game of the year. Like we can stay for an extra 15 minutes." I'm like, "No, we're leaving. We're going now." We're in line for the bar. They go down. What was it? 1, 2, 3 in the eighth.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 in the eighth, and I'm like, all right, like I gotta stop checking. Like I'm in the line for the bar, just
Yeah.
sitting on my phone, like refreshing game day. So I look in the 9th inning, and I see the Mets have first and third.
Yeah, you gotta put more to your
Okay, my
No,
fault.
trust me, it's picking it up.
Okay.
It's picking it up.
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, cutting off my
You
story.
think I'm a rookie? You think I'm a rookie?
So
I got good quality.
so
Keep
they,
going.
They have okay. They have
You're,
first.
you're
and
doing that
third.
wrong, Dill. Dylan,
I just did the same.
you're doing
shit.
that wrong. Do you not know how to? There we go.
I was getting there.
Yeah.
Third
right.
time's the charm. All right, keep going.
So I saw first and third, and my roommate looks at me. He's like, "Alonso's up. Do you want to watch?" I'm like, "No, I'm not watching." Oh. I'm like, "I'm not watching." So I'm just watching game day, right? So I see like it was like 3-1. I see like green for the ball, green for the ball, green for the ball, 3-1, right? The little blue icon comes up, in play runs, and I'm like, "Oh, let's go." He probably hit a single, like 2-1. 3-2. I see the 3 pop up in the top. I throw my phone up in the air, like shriek in the line, right? And this guy behind me, he's like, "What happened? Did the Mets just score? Did they tie the game?" I'm like, "No, they took the fucking lead." I like speared him in the line. I'm like jumping up and down with this random guy, dude. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I also want to shout out Alex because he told me a very similar story. Our friend Alex, who's a big Met fan.
And also another, there's 4 associate producers, 1
Oh,
executive. I mean, I gotta take executive, but I got 4 associates, but
He's
just
he's got the pop. He's got the pop.
I mean, who's the
but-
one editing it?
Yeah, that's
Who's
it.
the one
That-
filming it? Who's the one editing it?
that
So
ma-
I'll
that-
take it.
That makes him executive. No, but he told a similar story, and he was at a wedding, which
Wait, Joey's wedding was yesterday?
Yeah, Joey's
On a Thursday?
Alex's cousin, who's also named Joey, who's awesome guy. Congratulations to him.
Yo, yeah.
He might be listening, right, Ben? You never
I mean,
know.
I hope so. Well,
Um,
Joey, if you're watching this, congrats.
Which no offense to Joey, but if there's a playoff game for one of Alex's teams,
He's not paying attention to your wedding.
I would say a wedding is probably the last fucking place he wants to be. And he told me the same story. He's watching on his phone, and like anybody who's looked at bat knows if you see runs, like that's the
runs, it's like the little blue icon.
in play runs. It's like the best feeling ever. And he's like, it's probably a fucking sack fly.
Yeah.
And then you just see the 3 pop up, and you're like, holy shit!
Exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Probably running around the wedding. He's probably ran up to Kyle. Did he run up to Kyle? What did he do?
Like he yelled at Kyle, and then Kyle's like, what happened? Yeah, that was a funny story. But no, Ben, this is a good segue because there's definitely a lot of again, as the playoffs go on, a lot of Met fans, Yankee fans, a lot of mixed friend groups like ours,
Oh, we're so cooked.
especially in New Jersey.
No, Jersey, New York, it's
and New
so
York,
cooked.
yeah,
It's so cooked. I mean,
how do you think what's the best way to navigate the playoffs? You having experience, maybe what's the best way? What's the best way to navigate?
you've at least made it in the last decade. We haven't made it.
No.
Series,
That
Yeah.
wasn't even that wasn't even a sneak diss. But I'm just what do you think? How do you handle it? How's the friend group handle it?
You rightfully hate each other until the middle of November or beginning of November, depending on,
See, I have a different perspective.
See, you just got to see. Like for me,
Yeah, they're
see, like respectfully, at any given moment, I'm praying to God that the Mets get out.
Yep.
I'm praying because at the end of the day, if it is a Mets Yankees Subway Series World Series, you guys are gonna become the most unsufferable people in the world, and I I'd rather just one of us have joy or one of us have suffering while the other's out. I don't want us both to be big because trust me, if
it'll be every pitch.
Every pitch. If it's a home run, I'm beating the shit out of you. I'm gonna try to at least, but respectfully, I do not want to see as much as I want the supremacy with Yankees over the Mets in a World Series in 2024. Because I mean, it's happened in 2000, but it happened once. It could happen again.
No, you're right. No,
But in realistic honesty, I do not want to see it.
yeah.
I want if one of us makes it, okay, cool. if the Mets make it, I don't want them to. The Mets make it, you guys can have your fun.
Yeah.
Like let me suffer in silence,
Totally
and then
with you.
vice versa. But if it's Mets Yankees, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do to each other because
No,
I know
yeah.
you guys every pitch are gonna piss me off. And when I say peas, I gotta go like this. I don't want to pop, but when you guys are gonna piss me off. Yeah, they're gonna stir the pot. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna stir the pot. You guys are gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna hate you guys for 3 weeks. So
The World Series, yeah, because I mean, listen, you know this being watching your team in the playoffs, whether it's like basketball, whether by the second or third game, that it could be like a team of like really good guys, like good you fucking hate them. You hate them by the second or third.
oh,
game.
that's the Knicks. I mean, when
Like,
the
when they
Heat
play-
versus the Knicks,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm a Heat fan, for who those are watching. I'm wearing a Dwayne Wade shirt, Dwayne Wade hat. I'm a Heat fan.
Yeah.
So anyway, I lived, in college. I lived with a ton of Knicks fans, and that was the series where you guys hurt Jimmy's ankle.
Okay, well,
we're not
we
gonna
don't
get
have to-
too
we
deep
don't have to
into
go
it.
there. We don't
But
have to go there.
any given moment,
Nothing was intentional.
it was very intentional.
Disclaimer.
A baseball slide.
Disclaimer.
We were talking baseball, and then we're gonna go baseball slide into somebody's ankle. But anyway, I'm living with Knicks fans, and they're chirping me. But at the end, we came out on top. We made the finals that year. I'll take it. But
Is it even the fans are like again as a Knicks fan this year?
no,
like,
it's just
what-
no.
yeah,
You know what it is? It's just your friend. Like in the same instance of Mets Yankees, it's not the fans gonna get under my skin.
Yeah,
it's
no.
you guys gonna get under my skin.
I'm talking about like not even from a fan perspective. I'm talking like the Knicks were playing the Indiana Pacers this year. I don't know an Indiana Pacers fan. By game 4, I hate them. I hate all of them.
No, I just.
It's any sport playoff series.
any sport playoff.
I mean that's
So
fair.
it's like with the Mets Yankees rivalry, it becomes such an elevated thing. But I will say, our friend Richie will agree with me on this.
Yeah.
I have a different perspective on like Mets Yankees and the hatred, like that some fans, you guys both, you have it's mutual. I really think like
no, I will never root for the Mets.
in the regular season, if a team's in another like league. Like what
Doesn't matter.
What is
Doesn't
the,
matter.
the there's no motivation for
Doesn't
me
matter.
logically to root against them. Like
The
what
crosstown rivalry. Same reason the island. I mean, granted.
So if the Yankees lose to the
No, I was literally. That's why I stopped.
they're
That's
in
why I
the
stopped
same-
myself.
they're- yeah,
But
they're in
still.
the same division.
But still, it doesn't take away from the fact where you want town supremacy.
No, 100%. Like
You want
I
town
also
supremacy.
feel like you're overlooking the playoff.
I understand that
aspect
aspect, right? But like, again, here's a great example. Like, if the Yankees go to the World Series and win the pennant, right? But the Mets lose to the Phillies, right?
That'd be amazing.
Again,
I'd love that.
I know you would.
I
But again,
love that.
But
I hate
again,
the Phillies,
the
but I'd love
Phillies
that.
are arguably the best team in baseball, right? Like, what does it matter? What does it matter for better than the Yankees? I want to be better than the Phillies and the Braves before I want to be better than anybody. I hate them more than I hate the Yankees. That's all. You should hate the Red Sox.
I do hate the Red
and
Sox.
the Rays
No.
and all those teams and the
No,
Orioles.
for me, I'll tell you my rankings. It's Red Sox, Mets, Astros.
Yeah, you see, you got it screwed up,
I don't.
in my opinion.
No.
Let me think of mine now.
No, because I was born to hate
Phillies,
them.
Braves.
If-
Got to be
who
Phillies,
won, though?
Braves.
If I had,
Phillies are one.
but here's my thing: if I had one purpose
yeah.
in my entire life,
Oh,
right?
God.
Obviously, that's not the case. But if there was one purpose in my life, it was to hate the Mets. And look at that
Face plant.
I fell.
Fuck
so
you, faceplant.
all right, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'll say this: I hate my I hate my division rivals. But then I also hate my crosstown rivals. I hate the Mets. And just like Joey hates the Yankees, it's completely warranted. It's completely okay. And I understand it. Like, it's not like me being like, oh, how could you hate the Yankees? Like, I get it. It's a crosstown rivalry that is, they're supposed to hate each other.
It's not like I hate the team. It's more of like
The fans.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I hate the
Yeah.
Mets. So
Like, I don't hate any players. On
Alright.
Actually, I hate 2 players on the Yankees.
So let's agree on that at least. We hate the fans of
fans.
each team.
Yeah. So each other.
Hey, listen, I'm excluding myself. I would say, as a little kid getting brought up, there's definitely that attitude of like, oh, I have to hate the Yankees. But as I've matured as a sports fan, it's like, why though? I don't care about them as much. I'm not gonna lie to you, Ben. I don't watch the Yankees and get joy out of them losing.
Oh, I get so much
or
joy
like
when you
get
guys
angry
lose.
when they win.
I get so much joy. When
I
you
used
guys,
to.
I get
I
so
won't
much
lie.
joy. I
I
get so much joy.
I
It's
know.
like
in the
unbelievable.
regular
You're-
season,
you're
I,
petty.
No, it's like I'll watch a Met game
You're
with
a
you
petty
guys,
man.
and like
You're-
I won't give a
if
shit.
it's game like 99 of 162, I don't care. Like
Yeah.
the playoffs is different.
But like I
If
was,
get to
I
see my
was.
friends like sad as fucked up as that sounds. Like
No, because we all fucking understand
just saying.
this sport. We understand that's like if one team comes out at the end. So it's like I'm not gonna like your team because I want my fucking team to win. I mean, especially if we play in the same state.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like
I
why
agree.
would I like you guys? Respectfully, why? Like, there's no reason to.
Yeah. If you want to waste your energy on it, that's okay.
I don't waste my energy. I don't give them the fucking time of day. But at the end of the day,
Doesn't fucking seem like
It
it.
sounds like a lot of hatred. It sounds like a lot of hatred and
all right,
energy.
whatever. Well,
I can
yeah.
in the playoffs, I give the Yankees the time of day.
All right, well-
I will actively root against them.
yeah, and I do the same.
Into that.
No. We're gonna just talk about what just happened. So we start to re-roll, and Dylan decides to spill his beer. So we had to take a short little break, but
pool table.
all
Listen.
over the yep. But so we had to take a little break. But that that's kind of funny because
Things happen.
things happen.
Richie
And-
probably went to the fridge and shook them all up.
Yep, that definitely happened. Richie
Shout
shook
out-
them all up.
Shout out, Rich.
But I mean, I don't know. Dylan just likes to mess with me, and this just happens like more than once. He just likes to fuck with me.
Okay.
Dylan,
Pause.
Interesting.
No, I mean,
Pause.
no. I mean,
How so? Then?
yeah.
I mean,
explain,
I got a
explain.
good one. I got a good one. No, all right. So literally, Dylan went to Penn State, right? So we went to Penn State one time.
Go
I
blue.
went first. What was it? Your 20? What?
Keep going.
That blue and white, baby.
I was curious.
Oh.
Where it was going.
No, was that your 20th birthday or your 21st? When was the one? What year did I get kicked out of the bar? Well, because it was the year before. That's
You're
the
gonna have to
only-
be more specific about you getting kicked out of the bar. But at Penn State, no, it was my 21st birthday.
What, that we went to that house party?
No, that was before.
All right, so it was your 20th birthday.
Yeah, it was.
No,
probably
I'm
it was
telling
probably
the,
my
I'm telling the
20th
shirt
birthday.
story.
Okay.
So, no, Dylan. You know what's funny? How about you tell that, and I'll give my input. I'll give my
Yeah.
input.
Yeah, I'll tell it.
No, because it's funny when you say it.
I think obviously anybody who knows Ben knows he's a big fan of Marvel. You'll probably see a lot of Marvel talk on the show.
I
He's,
mean, I got I got a lot, but
got some comics up there. We got a lot of stuff. But yeah, Ben had one of his Marvel shirts. I think it was you were going Marvel shirt Spider-Man chain.
no, that was before I had the chain.
Oh, it was pre-chain. Okay,
Yeah, it was pre-chain.
No.
No, but here's the thing.
it was Marvel. It was just Marvel shirt, right?
It was a Marvel shirt, but it was an expensive shirt. It's like this it's this brand called Robert Graham, right? It's like $100 shirt.
yeah, it's a nice shirt.
So it's like a nice shirt. It's not like I'm wearing like this random Hot Topic shirt. I had like a nice shirt on, right? Like, I took a 5-hour trip to go see Dylan. I'm not
Yeah.
packing a whole ass like
yeah.
suitcase.
No,
I
it's,
packed a bag with like 2 shirts.
It's she there was a girl that Ben was talking to, and they were
it was
getting
going
into
pretty
this-
well.
They were getting into this conversation, and in so many words, like she like took a look at his shirt and was like,
No,
"Wait,
Wait, no.
oh,
all
am
right.
I telling this wrong? You
I
correct
thought
me.
no, I thought I told you right. No, so
Mm.
I'm talking to this girl, right? And everything's going pretty well. Like we're having a solid conversation, and she's like, "Oh, you like Marvel?" And obviously, no shit, I'm wearing a Marvel shirt.
Mhm.
No, I like DC. Yes, I like Marvel. So she's like, "Oh, I'm just saying, like, how fucking stupid can you like? I don't know." Anyway, she goes to me, and she's like, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh, I love Iron Man. Like, who's your favorite?" And I go, "Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the GOAT. Like, Spider-Man's the GOAT." And then literally she's all smiley, then her face drops. She goes, "What are you, a fucking child?" I'm like, "What the yeah."
No, I've never heard
You
this
never
story.
no, so I'm talking, and then she goes, "What are you, a fucking child?" And then she grabs like 3 of her friends. She goes, "Yo, this kid likes Spider-Man." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like,
It's fucking loser.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you fucking like Iron Man. It's not like you have the superiority. I was so. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't that deep.
Yeah.
It
She's a loser. If you're out there listening,
Yeah.
you're a loser. If you don't
That
like
was-
Spider-Man, what the fuck does
That was insane.
Just calling him out like that is
Like you say to me, that's cool.
Spider-Man.
You say it to me, that's cool. But the moment you like start dragging your friends, like that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
It was the way it played out was funny. The way it
I
played
was
out
pissed the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I was tight the rest of the night.
so mad, dude.
I was
no patience for that shit.
no, I was so mad the rest of the night. I was literally
Did you say anything back?
no. I walked like
Oh
what?
my god.
How the fuck do you answer that?
I'd call her a loser or something. I'd need to get something in.
Well, I could say a lot
Ben's not
more,
Ben's not a confrontational person. He's He's
I'm a
he's a respectful guy.
I respect, I just respect everybody. I'm not gonna go back and forth with a woman. I'm not gonna do it. Like, there's no reason.
That seemed like an instance where you could have though. Because
I could. No, I absolutely could have. But
she insulted like that. I mean,
she insulted my well-being pretty much. And
Okay,
at
ugh.
the end of the day, I wasn't gonna do it. But that shit was crazy anyway. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, no. If she got the last laugh in, I would,
Oh, she did it. And then I told
my night
Dylan.
would have been ruined.
And then I told Dylan, and he got even more of the last laugh. He loved that shit. He loved it.
My tongue would be bleeding because I'd just be biting my tongue and like
He
fucking hang.
loved it.
in the moment, I thought it was really funny. But now looking at it now, Ben, my biggest thought is like, she's a fucking loser. You know, like.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But that's just an instance of Dylan loving me getting fucked with.
No, I think Ben, the thing about you is like, and the reason why you're so funny and like,
Oh, no.
and somebody who will agree with me right now if he was listening is JD. JD would start laughing. JD would start laughing.
We're not talking about it.
It's just like Ben is like. It's almost like watching a different version of like Larry David, like in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like,
I mean,
you just are in situations that just become so funny because of your personality and then how people react. You know?
I mean, I'll take that as the highest compliment. If I'm being compared to Larry David, I will take that 100%.
It's a different type of thing. Like Larry David's like funny because he's blunt. You're just funny because of like just how you like carry yourself and then the way just people react. Like you're unapologetically Ben. That's what we'll say.
I'll take it.
The thing that just came to my mind for some reason is the night we were playing poker.
Which one?
It was a long time ago. It was like a year ago, and it was just me. It was us three: Richie, Alex, and JD. And Ben lost all his money to Richie like really fast, and he was pissed off. So he just like walked away. He went to go sit with JD, and we walk over like 30 minutes later, and they're watching fucking Spider-Man, and Ben is going through the full Marvel timeline. And JD actually looks like he could not have been more miserable and not listening in the
No,
slightest.
that's not true. JD was asking questions.
No,
though. That's the
yeah.
thing.
JD will ask me questions,
JD
and then I'll be like, I'll give him the answer, and then halfway through he'll just start laughing. Like, I'm like, you asked for this question, like.
He probably asked for like a brief summary, not like a full synopsis. Though.
Probably.
That's
yeah,
probably why. he's
yeah.
laughing.
Like JD probably asked about like the one Infinity Stone, and then you went into all six,
All six.
and where they first appeared,
And
and then how it worked in Infinity
what
War.
the
and-
snap meant,
Yeah,
everything.
okay.
I mean, I
Yeah, so he went back, and then they had to get this stone, and it was a separate timeline.
And it was
actually.
on this planet. Oh my God.
that sounds more like me, but yeah, I mean, just
Yeah.
those type of stories. Remember that was it the same weekend with that the guy I was trying to fight at the pizza
Oh my
pizza
God.
place? I think that was the same
Was
weekend,
it
right?
the same weekend?
I have no
It mi-
idea.
It might have been. Yeah, you did. You got into an altercation at.
I've never heard this story, but Ben in a fight altercation is a story.
All right, I'll tell the story.
Yeah. For reference, obviously, you probably don't remember the name Canyon Pizza for the Penn Staters out there.
Yeah.
It's been closed down a few times. I mean, I just think it was poor staffing. Like, there wasn't anything involved with rats or anything. Like, there was nothing involved in the ovens or anything like that. Poor staffing. Continue.
All right, so
That was a rumor.
so say
I've never fucking
wait,
done
no,
it
no,
again.
it was the same night.
What?
It was the same night because we walked. Remember, we were walking. We walked from that house and we passed that spot.
Yeah, it was the same night.
So I'm already okay. That's probably why I was already heated. I was pissed off, and we get to this pizza place, and this line is fat as shit. Like, it is not moving. Alex is like This girl's talking to Alex about the Mets.
Oh my God.
Do you remember? Wait, dude, this girl's talking to Alex about the Mets, and Alex is just not fucking having it. This chick is so
It's the
annoying.
first time he's ever not liked a conversation about the Mets.
He was not having
Not
it. She
into
was
it.
so annoying. So anyway, we're just going
That
through
was
this
funny.
line. It's a long line. We're on this shit for like 45 minutes. And then we're literally ordering, right? So then all of a sudden you hear these guys in the back. They're like, can you guys hurry the fuck up? And Dylan's like, yo, fuck you guys. Shut the fuck up. Wait your fucking turn. So he literally goes up to
I
them.
didn't say that, Mom. I didn't say that.
He said it.
No, I didn't.
So he said it. So anyway,
Reminds me of Giants game.
So no. This just shows
Come on.
So anyway, so they're chirping, and then we leave, right? We leave and we finally get our food. They're still chirping. We're across the street, right? And I'm like, yo, shut the like. This is when I get it. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, guys. Like, fuck you guys. You guys are a bunch of bitch. Like, whatever. And then they're all like, Ben, shut up. Like, it's over. I'm like, no, it's not over. I literally try to run across the street, and they're like, no, just don't even worry about it. I'm like, all right. I was like, all right, I'm fuck those guys. Literally for the rest of the night, I'm like harping on this. I'm like, I could have fucked those guys up.
Ben was like that little kid that like watched an action movie too late, and he's just doing fucking kicks and shit till like 3 in the morning.
Step Brothers
Like
doing fucking
he was
karate.
in the apartment. He was in the
I
apartment
was-
late night. He's like, yo, fuck those motherfuckers. Like we should fucking go back there. Like right?
And everyone's
we're
like, they're all like,
"No."
Ben. They're all like, Ben,
No.
shut up. It's over. And I'm like, it's not over. They disrespected everybody. And I don't know. I just thought that was funny because I was like so tight about it. Like I actually could have. I don't know what I could have done. They weren't that tough, but they weren't that
You
tough.
were fired up, man.
I was fired up, but
Yeah, listen, Ben's got his guys' backs.
Yeah.
I do. I got my, I got to do what I got to do. I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't about
even though you didn't do anything.
All right. Well, I did something. I cursed them off, but I did something. I did something. I don't know.
Speaking of angry Dylan, by the way,
Why are we?
Oh no, this is my favorite. You guys did Angry Ben. We'll do Angry Dylan.
angry Joey's also very easy too. Angry all of us is easy, but me and Dylan were at the Giants Cowboys game. For some background, Giants first game of the year, a lot of hype. They lost 40-0. We left at halftime.
Rough.
And we're getting excited like pregame. Oh no, it was during the first drive. And the Giants were going right down the field. We're like, holy shit, like let's go. And everybody's standing up. This old guy behind us is like, he's like, hey, like sit down. Dylan turns around, he's like, shut the fuck up, we're not in a fucking baseball game. Stand up. What the guy say? I'm old or something?
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't care. We're not in a fucking baseball game, dude.
Listen. For any of you that go to a football game, right? And maybe you're a little up there in years. I don't know what the age bracket's going to be.
He was like
the viewership
75
here. Yeah,
probably.
he's an older gentleman.
Yeah.
Like,
This is like
Again-
18 to 25.
again,
is the range.
Yeah.
football game, if the guy in front of you is standing up, that
Yeah.
means that you got to stand up. So that means the
It's
guy
like,
behind.
it's like a wave. It
yeah.
just rises slowly.
Yeah. So, like, you can't blame the guy in front of you who's standing up because you're just standing up because, regardless, we digress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just tied into Angry Dylan. That's all.
I have a fuse, but I know how to shut it down. It go and then it comes right back down.
My fuse is
I'm a calm guy.
harder to shut down.
I'm really
as
a calm.
Time goes on.
I'm a calm guy.
But how do you shut it down? I don't.
You got to take a deep breath, Ben. You got to relax, and you got to say,
'Cause, I
"Ah,
mean-
is this worth it?"
I just
I mean, Dylan's seen me drive. He was on the phone with me before. Literally, I'm in the car for 10 seconds, and I'm already getting mad people in the car.
Yeah.
Scott.
That's a different fucking story.
Ben's got a legitimate road rage problem.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
I get
No,
so
no, no.
mad.
I mean, Dylan saw it firsthand on our way to the Giants game. Funny enough, against the Cowboys last week. I'm not even driving, and I was getting pissed. People were cutting us off. Dylan's just letting it happen. By the way, he's letting people cut him off. He's driving
There's not
slow.
much you can do.
I'm a nice guy.
What?
Nice guy.
You can't be a nice guy on the road.
Especially in Jersey. Oh my
That's what I'm
God.
saying. You can't be a nice guy.
Do we want to comment on the Giants?
No.
Absolutely not. I mean, the only positive is Malik Neighbors, but that's it.
And he has a concussion.
Yep. So we're screwed. But okay, so I mean, obviously this is the boiler room, right? So I mean, it gets hot in the boiler room. So obviously we're gonna need some hot takes, right? So before we say goodbye to the pilot episode of the boiler room, give me a hot take to give to the fans or the fan. I don't know who's gonna be watching this, but
I want to hear a hot take, and I'm not giving a hot take because obviously I'm here every
Or
week.
you want to go first?
No, I have a question.
shoot
Is it a sport hot take or a hot take?
any hot take
Okay.
you want? This
All right.
isn't sports only. It's whatever
This
you
can
want.
get personal.
That's
No, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it.
We'll
light.
keep it PG.
Yeah.
We'll keep it PG, even though we've probably said fuck
first
about
one-
100 times on this episode, and then we're all drinking and shit. So
I'm gonna do something to piss off one of our co-producers, Richie. But it's a true statement since he'll probably be in the next episode, right, Ben? Most
I would assume
most
so.
likely.
I would assume so.
And it's just it's just a straight fact if you look at the evidence and the bodies of work up until this point and the direction. Marvel's better than Star Wars. Marvel's better than Star Wars.
I don't know where I'm going with this now.
You want to comment, Ben? I know you want to.
I'm trying to keep my cool, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, the show that I was least excited for in this entire year, this fiscal year of Disney, was Agatha All Along, and the one I was most excited for was Star Wars: Is the Acolyte. It turns out the Acolyte was probably the worst piece of media that I've ever consumed in my entire life. I'd rather eat this glass than watch another episode of the Acolyte.
Ben's never listened to the fan, Joey.
no.
Worst piece of media.
God, fucking shit's terrible.
I mean, but you get so I mean the physical eye media like watching media. That's a better way. It's
Okay.
the worst piece of TV that I've ever watched in my entire life, and that I wish that I you ever see that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs deletes the images from the head. You ever see that?
Yeah.
That's literally what I wish the Acolyte was.
Yeah.
And Agatha All Along, I really thought it was gonna be really ass. It's slowly becoming one of my favorite TV Marvel shows. That's how good it's been. It's great. So just off of that alone, I mean, what Disney's done with Marvel in comparison to Star Wars, in the last 7-8 years, it's insurmountable. So I mean, I don't really see that as a hot take, but
Is it not hot? I feel like it's hot.
I mean, it's slightly, it's lukewarm.
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 I gotta get a hotter take.
I mean, you're too late. No, I'm kidding. It is a pretty big hot take. I'll give you that.
all right.
Because, I mean, a lot of people will argue that Star Wars is the greatest piece of media of all time. I mean, look at me. I'm a Jedi right there. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's bad.
that's me as a Jedi. So, it's
Jedi.
I understand. Star Wars was my favorite growing up, and it, still is one of my favorites. But Marvel just happens to have grown bigger. But, Joey, I'll go to you. What's your hot take going into the week?
Mine's kind of boring. I'm going to go with the sports one. I'm going to say that the Mets beat the Phillies in 4 games.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
I'm going to go with it.
A sweep. All right, but I'm not going to do a hot take. But I will talk about something that we talked about before we went on live. And Dylan's a little mad about that.
He's mad about the Jinx.
But Dylan, I'm gonna let you do this
Can't
now.
believe you just fucking said that.
All right, but all right, Dylan, I'll let you segue us a little bit to our final moment of the show.
Oh.
But what's your hot take?
I don't need a hot take because
What?
Wait, what?
my hot take of the hot take will be Mets Yankees World Series. That's my hot take. That's gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
I don't like
I don't think it's that hot. But
No,
it,
it's pretty
it-
hot.
it-
hot.
it-
It's pretty hot.
If I were to bet it right now, if I could find a line, I feel like it's probably plus 850.
I would say over 1,000. But anyway, I mean,
Okay.
but all right. So Dylan, I'm gonna let you go into the last part because I kind of prepped you a little bit on this
Go ahead.
going
open
into
up.
it.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna introduce one of these segments.
I don't know how often this is gonna be because this doesn't happen often in general. But
It's called Hinge with Ben. So in this part of the show, we're gonna take a Hinge match that Ben has, and we're gonna try to construct a message that he's gonna say. Go ahead, Jay.
Are we telling the viewers the little captions the person
no.
has? Okay.
You guys were prepped beforehand.
No, I feel like we should
I
give the
think
viewers
we
the
need some
background
background.
information so that they understand.
All right, that's fair. You guys can
Okay.
read it. I'll give you my phone. I'm low, by the way. I'm at 4%, so you guys don't have much time.
Okay.
So this individual, who will not be named,
I was gonna say you guys hit a name
is
right
she's easy to talk to. She's intelligent, and she wants somebody who can make her laugh.
Yep.
She went to University in New Jersey. I'm not gonna say that university.
A university in New Jersey?
University in New Jersey.
Okay, I thought you
Did you
said.
say I heard of? But
Yeah, I heard it.
Her
That's what I
simple
heard.
pleasures are yoga
All right, we're not. we're
Coffee,
going simple. Pleasure.
and a good playlist. Together, we could explore new cities, coffee dates. That's 2 mentions of coffee, and sunsets by the beach.
I feel like that was important. So now the viewers know the background.
Okay, yeah, I feel like that was
Coffee's by
important.
the beach.
Coffee's by the beach, and again,
I think you got to make.
we're
a
gonna
joke.
harp on the playlist because Ben's a DJ.
I am a DJ.
Alright, so
I'm a man of many talents.
I'm harping on the make me laugh.
Yeah. Make me laugh. Music
So,
music.
and coffee.
So you guys,
a
you know
music
what?
and
I'll walk
coffee
away.
joke.
You guys write it and you send it, and then you tell me what you send.
Wow. That's fucking trust right there. All right, wait. We gotta
Shit.
focus. Fuck. She doesn't respond now. I'm gonna be so depressed.
Change of plans. We're setting some fucking weird shit.
No, you're not sending. But I need a drink first. You're not
Just
sending. No.
Send her a winky face.
Wait.
No context.
All right, the one rule is it can't be like a non-respondable text. I'll give you that one rule. Like
Okay.
you can't be like weird or anything. It's just got to be
we won't.
like a normal
We
answer.
wouldn't try and shoot you in the foot.
Yeah. So what kind of angle you want to take here? You want to like
I'm thinking
a
like
wholesome message? Like Ben's a wholesome guy, but like he's
Yeah, but
also
he's a
got
funny guy,
He's,
too.
he's a funny guy. So like a little comedy.
wholesome and comedy.
All right. Let's see. Let's think. Let's put this down. Think.
Scroll up. Let me
read this
again. Explore new Jesus. His coffee dates.
All right, I'll give you. You don't have much time.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're really on a spot here.
All right, Joey. Here's what I'm thinking.
Just don't say it out loud.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Don't say it out loud.
Don't. No. You can say it out loud once I'll read it. I'll read it once it's sent.
I'm gonna shout out a coffee joint in Monroe. Actually.
No.
How many miles away is this person?
I don't know how many miles,
Down.
but you
That
can see.
doesn't say.
No, you could see. Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Okay. Ready? Meet you at Rook.
No.
Yes.
No.
Rook, great
Don't say
coffee
it out loud. I
spot.
told
Rook's
you
a
not
great
to.
coffee. There's a Rook in Freehold. Okay. Oh shit.
I'll
Should've
believe
said
it. I'll believe it. Look at this guy.
Meet you at Rook.
No.
And I'll play you my mix.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's the worst fucking thing I've ever heard.
All right.
I say we go with a joke.
Dude, that's
Or
As good
maybe
as you're
just
gonna
an
get what I just
opener,
said.
I don't know. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to have input, but
What are you gonna say? Hey, I'm Ben.
I think you gotta incorporate. Coffee was mentioned twice. She fucking loves coffee.
We can do a knock joke.
Coffee joke?
I'm sitting
Coffee
back
knock.
Okay. Knock.
Who's
Wait,
there?
but how?
Idiots!
down. You don't have much time, man.
All right. Here's what the message is gonna be. It's gonna be
If it's meet me at Rook, I'm gonna be mad at you.
meet me at Rook.
No, I don't like that.
I got a great playlist and a lot of jokes to tell. Like, I mean, that's fucking smooth.
I kind of like that actually.
All right.
With a wink.
With a wink.
No.
No. Smiley face.
Also, don't wink at me again.
no, Ben's emoji.
Oh yeah. The Ben emoji.
No, we can't use the Ben emoji. The
All
Ben
right.
emoji.
Gonna send it.
All right, but not with the Ben emoji. You can't do it with the.
Meet me at Rook.
No.
If this is Ben's wife and it's captured in the fucking podcast,
Oh, I'll gritty.
can't
I'll
wait
be
to tell
so
a
happy.
story at the wedding, dude.
I hope this is the only time we ever do this segment. By the way.
Why? I like this segment.
Well, I'm saying I hope that this is, this works. I hope this works.
And a lot of jokes.
Cokes.
It's gonna be the first fucking emoji.
No, don't be emoji. Don't be emoji. What are my emojis? Let me see. What do I got?
No, don't do emoji.
Don't do an emoji. Don't do an emoji.
Eyes.
No, don't do eyes.
I kind
don't
of like
know.
eyes. No.
I've got a great taste in music. That's what I'm gonna say. Taste in music and
This
a
is
lot
like,
of
this
jokes.
hurts. I don't like that.
That's yeah.
Wait, hit backspace. It's gonna piss me off. No.
Wait, I
I want to preface one thing. I love how they're like incorporating coffee. I hate coffee. I despise coffee. It tastes like
to fucking pretend
fucking
here, dude.
Drink a cup of coffee.
All right,
One cup won't kill you.
send it.
She's a 10.
Yeah.
If she responds to this, you're gonna drink a coffee, dude.
Yeah, you better
I know,
drink a
I
fucking
know.
pint.
All right, send.
All right.
Not responding. It's over.
Shit.
All right. Well, so now that message was sent, I think that has to conclude the first episode of the Boiler Room. What do you guys think?
Yeah, thanks for having us, Ben.
I mean, this isn't your.
Appreciate it.
You're literally a part of the show.
We're
It's not
associate
like
producers, dude.
yeah, it's not like your last time ever on the show. Like
Um,
this is literally like.
Oh shit, she responded.
There's no way she responded. Bro, I was gonna say it was sent like
What?
I was gonna say a minute ago.
We're gonna see Smirk texting real soon.
No. All right,
We'll talk about Smurf text or Smurf.
No, we got.
Smurf text.
Smirk texting next time.
No, you know what? I don't care. What's a Ben Smirk
All right,
text?
wait. Let me preface.
Here we go.
So you can always tell when Ben's texting a girl, right? Hold the mic. He'll be on his phone. He'll be like this. Just like the most slight smirk, and you can tell every time when it's a woman. Every single time.
I guess I have a tell. I don't know. I guess I have a tell.
I'll just look at Dylan and be like, Dylan, look, he's doing it. He's doing the smirk.
It's
like clockwork.
It's almost like that drunk guy, that when he has a few, he just has a permanent like smirk on his face. That's
Permagrin?
That's what it looks like. It's a permagrin. It just stays there.
Almost like Pennywise. Just a permanent grin.
Yeah, it just doesn't go away.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, the people that you're talking to, Ben, they make you smile like that.
Yeah,
so.
I mean that. It happens. All right, so that's gonna do it for this episode of the Boiler Room. Thanks, Dylan and Joey, for being here. I mean,
See you next time.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll
you
see you
guys are
next
gonna
time.
be on the show a lot. This isn't the last
You'll
time.
be calling in a lot though.
Yeah, I mean, there's also gonna be call-ins. I mean, I gotta figure out the technology with that. But at the end of the day,
Hold on. Let me make
no, no, we're calling it. We're ending it.
One quick call in.
Let me make
Well,
one
I don't
quick
wait.
Just this is a Easter egg.
How much time?
Yo,
Hey, say hello.
what's up?
You're on the Boiler Room.
I'm on the Boiler Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, say hello.
What's going on, fellas? I can't wait for the first episode that I'm on full time.
I
Yep.
mean, we've talked about you a lot.
You know what Ben's hot take was?
What?
Yankees Mets World Series.
Yeah, and Pope is fucking Jewish.
All right.
What did on that, folks?
Yep. All right. Well, I don't know.
That's a hot take. Just like the winter. I mean, good God. Yankees Mets World Series.
just like the
You know
winter.
what my hot take is? I got a hot take.
What's your hot take? Well, wait.
The Yankees and Mets are getting swept. 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0. New York misery forever.
Yeah, you want to hear Joey's hot take?
What?
Mets in 4.
No.
Yep. You should have seen my fucking face.
All right.
Joey said Mets.
Oh, put him on the. Put Alex on the phone. Put Alex on the phone.
Put Alex on the phone.
His shirt is in his mouth right now.
Yeah.
Is this actually being recorded?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're on
yeah.
live right now.
Yeah, get him on real quick.
He's swinging right now. He's swinging the golf.
All right. Well, he's got 2 minutes, so I mean.
All right, we'll see you, Richie. Take care, bro.
Yep. All right, fellas. This is a great call in.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so that's Richie, and that's going to do it here for the Boiler Room. I want to thank them for being here, and thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode here on the Boiler Room, where the takes get hot.